Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a game that does so many things right. But as many Smash fans know, the game's online is one of its glaring weaknesses. When the online features were first revealed, players were optimistic and open to the new direction the developers were taking with a new preferred rules system, as opposed to Smash for Wii U's for fun and for glory modes. But come release, it turns out that it was and still is a huge letdown. Even though subtle improvements were made over time with patches, matches still sometimes end up turning into lag fests that players have to trudge through despite the mandatory payment for Nintendo Switch Online. Discussion about for fun and for glory being the superior modes to the preferred rule system started to pop up due to the unwanted 2-stock 3-minute matches with items among other things. And now the infamous ranking system known as Global Smash Power is still unfair and unbalanced. A player can often barely earn any GSP for winning a close match, while also losing a ton of GSP for a laggy opponent cheesing a win from a 2-stop match. It's frustrating. Furthermore, the method of unlocking fighters in the Elite Smash Quickplay mode in the most efficient way wasn't clearly explained. I like to call this the Elite Smash formula. You might think the best way to unlock Elite Smash for every fighter is to start with one, win some matches, unlock Elite Smash for that fighter, then move on to the next one until you unlock it for the entire roster. This is what I initially thought, but it was too little too late when I found out the true best way to unlock Elite for every fighter. Each fighter that you haven't played as yet has a placeholder GSP that will change based on a player's results with other fighters. The higher the placeholder GSP is, the closer the fighter will be to the minimum Elite GSP requirement, and the easier it'll be to get an Elite Smash with that fighter. While I thought getting in as many of the 70 plus fighters as possible into Elite Smash was the correct way to get placeholder GSPs higher for the others, it turns out that sticking with the number 1 fighter with the highest GSP and winning more with that fighter yields the best results. Throughout my playtime online, once I started playing Elite Smash battles with the fighter having the highest GSP, rather than switching to other fighters in regular quick play to get their GSPs up to par, I started seeing a significant increase in placeholder GSPs. It became easier to get other fighters in Elite, but for the ones I've already played as, it didn't get any easier. Unfortunately, GSPs that aren't placeholders don't change unless you actually play that specific fighter, which I think is pretty stupid. I think that players should still get a slight increase in GSP for non-Elite fighters, just like for placeholder fighters, if a player is clearly doing well with an Elite fighter. This will make winning matches feel more rewarding and worthwhile than they are now, but more on that in a future video. So with the Elite Smash formula figured out, I would have had a much easier time getting multiple fighters in Elite, only I had most fighters with non-placeholder GSPs already, which meant getting those fighters into Elite was going to be way harder. But I'm not putting up with this credit system by doing that anymore. If only there was a way to start fresh. There's no reset GSP button in the settings, but there is a way. It's quite the process, but if you really want to start fresh with a clean slate, then buckle up. What's up guys, this is B-Lam, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get from this to this. Here is how to reset your GSP in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay, so to get started, you'll need to create a new Nintendo account online. So go to accounts.nintendo.com and select Create a Nintendo Account. The website will then require you to enter in a birthday before bringing you to this page. At this point, you can use your Nintendo Network ID from your 3DS or Wii U system if you have one that isn't already used. You can also use an account from Google, Facebook, or Twitter to make the process quicker and easier. Again, it can't be one that is already registered to an existing Nintendo account. If you don't have one of those accounts, or prefer not to use one of them for whatever reason, you can enter the necessary information below. This isn't required, but if you want to change your account to a different region, like a Japanese account, to get access to certain games and content that isn't available in your region, or to possibly get future content early, you can do that here. If not, you can just leave it at the region you live in. After the optional choice of receiving emails from Nintendo and agreeing to the Nintendo privacy policy, click Submit. At this point, a 4-digit verification code will have been sent to your email, so go to it to retrieve that code. Enter the code and bam! Your new Nintendo account has just been created. But that was just the first step. Next, head over to your Nintendo Switch system to create a new user for your new account to be placed in. After booting it up, go to System Settings, scroll down to Users, and select Add User. Since we're creating a new user, select Create New User. And now you can customize this however you'd like, it doesn't really matter. After that, you can link the new Nintendo account you just created, so select Link a Nintendo account. If you use a Nintendo Network ID, Google, Facebook, or Twitter account to create the Nintendo account, select Sign in using an external account. Otherwise, select Sign in using an email address or sign in ID. Enter the information and your new Nintendo account should show up and be ready to link to your Switch. Select Link and your Nintendo account is officially linked to your Nintendo Switch. Alright, with all that out of the way, hop onto Smash Ultimate with your new account. Since it's a brand new account with fresh save data, all DLC and updated content added to the game since launch will be available from the start, so the game will notify you of this with all of these splash screens. At the main menu, when you select Online, you'll be greeted with this screen. No! Don't worry, don't panic just yet. There are a few options you can consider from here. Of course, if you select Join Now, you can take advantage of the 7-day free trial. But what can you do for this account in terms of the long run? Well, there's always buying another individual or family membership. But you know no one has money to throw away like that. Unfortunately, you can't buy a second individual membership at a discount. With a family membership, additional members can be added for free. And there's good news if you have that, which I'll get to in a minute. But what if you have an individual membership and want to upgrade to a family membership without paying full price for another one, and to add another account for free? Well, according to the website, the memberships won't combine into one with a reduced price simply by buying another. However, apparently there's this help ticket center on support.nintendo.com that allows you to fill in such a request. I've never done this myself, but if someone has done this before or is planning to do it, let me know how it works out in the comments. Another thing you can do is find someone else who has a family membership, like another family member or a friend, and ask that person if he or she is generous enough to add you to the group, and things can work out that way. But, like I said earlier, there's good news if you have a family membership, and that's the fact that you can add your brand new account to your family membership for free, which is what I did. I have a family account of my own thanks to my younger sister, who is also a Nintendo Switch owner and also plays online sometimes. So what you're going to need to do is head back to your internet browser and take a return trip to accounts.nintendo.com. Now with your brand new account you just created, you can't just add your other account to the new account's family group because no Nintendo Switch Online purchase has been made with this account. Therefore, additional members can't be added to this non-existent group. What you'll need is the admin of the family group that does exist, which could be you, your friend, or a fellow family member. You'll need to log into that account before going any further. Once logged in, select Family Group under the user's me and select Add Member. Keep in mind this won't show up if you've already reached the maximum of 8 members, so you'll need to make room by removing an account if that's the case. After that, click Invite Someone to your family group and enter the email address of the new account. An invitation will be sent to that email address, so take a quick visit back to that email and click the URL to continue. Change from the admin's account to the new account. Enter the password, and join the family group. Congratulations! You finally did it! Your new account is in the family group, and you can finally start playing online with this new account. When you hop back onto Smash Ultimate, it'll treat you like a brand new player, and you can truly start Quickplay from scratch, with a fresh, clean slate, and with placeholder GSPs for the entire cast. In future videos, I'll be discovering what the process is like getting every fighter in Elite Smash the quote-unquote right way, from a fresh slate. And now that you and I know the Elite Smash formula, all fighters can become elite in a much less agonizing way. If you learned something new, enjoyed watching, or I made your day just a little bit better, please consider subscribing to my channel for more content on Smash, Nintendo, gaming, and more. Like and share the video with others to spread the word, and to let me know that I'm doing a good job with the content. If you have any questions, be sure to ask away in the comments. Be sure to follow me on social media such as Twitch for live streams, Twitter for updates, news, and other topics, and Instagram for fun pictures and more. With all that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Take care, have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.
No! You serious?